so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Focusing on me, from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing over your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah.
Here's the first carry for Daniel Drake. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Murray again. This is Drake. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there. First down. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Drake. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's
a nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Drake. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Running is Drake. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to 42.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? What imposed their will on the defense was that 5 straight runs.
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. There, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
First down line at the 34 here on third down. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No tempo at all. The clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Throwing is Murray on third down. He'll air this one out for Kirk. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk, touchdown, 45 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're backing off, just running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this
Cardinals 7.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
11, the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the man from Utah, this is Aaron Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Jones, the ball
tackle made there by Buda Baker.
Buda Baker on the tackle.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
He's checking, he's checking.
On second down, it's Jones. Oh, going right. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 to the 44. Give him 14 on that one. They got a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He's looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Check 52.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
49-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On play action, Love to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. That sets up the 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard
1st and
line.
goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Jones. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings
So
up
often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle.
6-yard
but
line.
Collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there in the coverage.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Love from the gun. They shakes him off. Escaping the punt. And they will score. It's a Bearcat touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown. Let's go. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing out.
For the extra point.
They were looking to pass the ball there, but back to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, why not try to spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes. Oftentimes, if you utilize a spy, you're taking away someone who just right. Oftentimes, the spy, how does that work? Because the guy's trying to keep up with it, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
A running play there, going to get 10 and a quick first down.
The handoff. Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Cardinals. That's the end of the
7-7, our score after one.
7-7.
To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Drake. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Cardinals.
The ball
Kenyon Drake,
touchdown,
65
Arizona.
yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Packers 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give the tackle to inside Reddick.
A 3-yard
From an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Looking deep downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
We got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
After the turnover, here's Morin going deep for Hopkins. This is intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night. I'm looking at quarterback who wears a glove on his throwing hand or not. That bat is a rock, Brandon. You got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on the opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Number 33,
sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Second down, Love. And connecting here with DJ Sharp. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Love. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's a gain of 34.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun is Jones. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Baker on the tackle.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Love now on 2nd down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
That was well played, but that was also an example of the corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Love. keeping the play alive. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head and not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside.
Good.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right off the 20.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think this will slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And again this time to the tailback. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Touchdown,
Kenyon
Arizona.
Drake with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Packers 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing,
Accelerating, and off he goes. The 20. Touchdown. Aaron Jones, 75 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense fell down. They really executed the way that was driving. Big-time play, big-time result.
And this carries into the end zone. And this will be a touchback, no return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles Wood touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this game. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to the running back. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half as we go on here. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. He's going to be stopped short of the first down. He's up next to the 33. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. They ran the ball for only 1 yard, and everybody's going to scream at the offense. Let's give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. Defensive front out leveraged the offensive line. They got more people to the football. Yeah, they won that battle in a big way, and they're forcing a big decision now by the guys on offense. They do go for it. It's Murray. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Down.
This time with Love. They're trying to find Sharp, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line by the Cardinals. Second interception for him here in this first half. You got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They'll start the drive with Dre. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Rashawn Gary.
You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Murray. And Murray in trouble here. And down to Gary. Rashawn Gary able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
That was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
That last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll have this past the 30. Already going out of bounds. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more.
It's a gain of 15.
4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Tyler Irvin back deep. will send this one into the cold Lambeau night. And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
So we count that halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout, taken about 7 yards deep. Set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Lorenzo Carter just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That was complete. He finds Sharp. They got 14 back.
That was yards that they needed there for the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Just do get the playoff. Love going to throw it. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. He's going to have the first down at about the 38. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
It's second down.
You've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard into the 39.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. First down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller, since the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And this this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up the second and just about a few inches here.
It's second and inches.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know. And you'll get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's second and 10. Off the play fake, Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 12-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Jones. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
At the Cardinals' 9-yard line.
It's second and 7 from the 9. Again, it's Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the night. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Packers 24, Cardinals 21. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will be a touchback, no return from Isabella. At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go on their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to 0.5. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll come up now, second and 4 from the 31. They swing on the ground, Drake. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
On the carry.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. Shotgun now from Murray. That's Fitzgerald. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Larry Fitzgerald.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
And a Cardinal first down.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. On first down, Dre. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Darnell Savage on
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. To throw is Murray. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is inside the 5. Big time play there by the Cardinals.
First
52 yards.
At the 4-yard line.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. First and goal, Dre. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Gain on the play.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Touchdown.
Preston Williams there to make the grab. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Cardinals 28, Packers 24.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat in the driver to get it to 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, first and 10. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up,
tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Now the rookie second-round pick, it's A.J. Dillon with it. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards yards, good enough for first.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple.
But I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately
That's good.
Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Well, agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I play?
Yeah, you play defense. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
3 yards the gain there, second down. And first down completion, only negative 3. Second and 7. They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 41. What a first down pickup of 8.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the goal before it's out of bounds. 9 yards is the pickup there. They'll have a 2nd and 1. It's a gain of 9.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Love, they go play action now. And an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 14. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
On the carry.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. 9 timers left. And they just chunked this one up into road G. It's incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline.
Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll run it with Jones. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They have to go for it, and they get a 1st and goal after a pickup of 5
at the 2-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll try to run in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a three-yard touchdown. Aaron Jones saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and this is indeed a 2-point lead.
That's the score. Packers 31. Cardinals 48.
To the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will be a touchback, no return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while.
And he can't get it thrown away. He's taken down. Rashawn Gary in there to take him down in the Cardinal roll. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or lights out.
Exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Preston Smith in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. That last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Open man is complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 19 yards is the pickup there, and even with that, they're well short.
It brings up
It's 4th down. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. Now a desperation throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd.
First down,
as the clock will
Cardinals.
stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. So that'll back him up 5. Him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw. Murray. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining. And they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. On 4th down, here's Zane Gonzalez for the Cardinal field goal. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And his kick here is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules are the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick 6 or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only 1 period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown ends the game. They're used to just going downfield and trying to get field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41-yard area.
Taken down.
Any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
First throw in overtime for Love. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete here. So 3rd down coming up. And Charles, I guess the question for me, where does 4th down territory begin possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less. Because you've got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have that you think you're confident that you can pick up that type of yardage? It might be 4th and 3 for some teams, but I think anything under 4th and 5, they'll think about going for it.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. First down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. From the shotgun, again to Jones. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Tackle made at the 20.
And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. Kind of the defensive guy, poking, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. 4 yards, the pick up, first down. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Joe. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
He was taken
2
down
yards the
behind the line
loss,
of
2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
2nd down and 12 at the 19-yard line. A diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in the game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Now Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
It's a
He
gain
made
of
the
a
play
yard.
there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd, and he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. Overtime throw. They're moving on to the playoff.
No rest. They get to keep playing.
Their season ends here. A tough way to go.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so now, how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams, they have to lose games like this before they learn how to win them in later seasons.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.